marketing professional, and in 15 years of experience, I tried myself in different areas of marketing: market and customer research, competitive intelligence, business development, expansion to new markets. But I find the most complex to be the most fun, and love designing and implementing global marketing strategies for tech companies. In my latest professional experience, I was CMO of Altitude Software, contact center technology company. If you want a formal answer, it would be almost 10 years. I worked in a fintech company in Silicon Valley, an artificial intelligence startup, and recently in a contact center software company. All very enriching experiences for me. But, I agree with the statement that every company now is a tech company. Technology today is the driver and the enabler of growth. Even Chinese farmers sell apples through Instagram. And in the last year, all of us experienced an incredible acceleration of this trend and digitalization of everything. So in a way, we all work in tech. I was trying myself in different areas and industries, and when I got to tech marketing, I found an environment where technology is both the tool and the product, which resonated a lot with my techie part. And it fascinated me, the realization of how this world, the world of technology everywhere, needs to keep the human part very present. Typically, the technology is created and on many occasions sold by engineers who are in love with their product, and they focus on the tech part so much that they forget sometimes why they created the technology, which was to help people. And I feel it very motivating to make a difference by bringing the focus on people into every action. There is no such thing as a typical day in the life of a marketer. Well, it depends. I'm used to work in a very fast environment in startups where you need to react quickly and change your strategy often. As a team leader and manager who influences overall business strategy, I trained myself to always stay in the "I'm here to help" mindset. Typically, I dedicate a big part of my day to help my team to do their job and grow. Managing the relationship with the providers, looking for better tools, designing clear plans for the team to implement, and analyzing the results to find areas for improvement. And the other big part of my focus are customers and partners, again with the helping mindset. I'm always looking for ways to be helpful to customers and partners, and that includes what is called an internal customer, which in my case, these are sales and pre-sales teams, investors, etc. My biggest challenge was the ABM strategy. I had to convince almost the entire company to launch it. I proposed it at our first company meeting right after I joined it. And for me, it was crystal clear. ABM was the most natural and most efficient way of generating demand. And while everyone liked the theory, no one was ready to go that road with me. It took me 2 years, and I got everyone ready and managed to implement. It required a lot of work. I reorganized processes and databases, I trained my team, and worked a lot with other teams to change their mindset and get them to collaborate. And relationships between teams were a big challenge as well. ABM relies on very close alignment between sales and marketing, and in case of enterprise software, that includes pre-sales teams as well. And I needed to get them all aligned and work together instead of blaming each other. Otherwise, my strategy would be a tremendous failure. I had to be flexible in my plans and my vision and adapt it to the environment I was in. Even though I saw it clearly, I needed to step into the shoes of my peers and see my own proposition with their eyes. understand their view, why they were not ready, and what would help them to get ready. I decided first to pave the road and prepare all the necessary elements, like strong content strategy, clean marketing database integrated with CRM. I also needed to get sales to use the CRM properly, and then show them these elements working so everyone could see it is actually helping them to be more efficient in their work. Also, most companies start ABM with the one-to-one approach, and only when they see it working well, move to the one-to-few and one-to-many. In my case, account executives were not willing to let marketing participate in the selected top accounts engagement, so I pivoted and started with one-to-few strategy. In general, it's important always to understand what is behind the visible part of the barrier and try to understand the motivations and fears that drive the rejection. Find a way to show people how your plan is helping them and they'll become your allies. Decision making is probably one of the most difficult parts of a leader's job, right? You need to assess the priorities to be able to make these difficult choices. And the priorities will depend on the company strategy. As a marketing leader, you might have your own plans and your own strategy, but you need to align them with the company ones and base your decisions on these aligned goals. And always keep your customers in mind. Your customers are who pays your salary, so make sure that they are always part of your decisions. And one more advice, when having a difficult choice, use data. Sometimes we can be convinced of something that is not true, and data is what can help a lot to make the right decision. It won't sound original as everyone else. I can clearly see how the technology and digitalization change many traditional strategies and tactics in marketing. Processes become much more measurable, many of them automated. The marketing tools are becoming more and more sophisticated, so marketers need to keep up with the technologies. That said, the human part, humanity in general, is becoming central to everything in marketing. We start forgetting the marketing centered around product. It has been centered around customer in the last decades. Now it's increasingly centered about humanity values and overall happiness. And with Gen Z taking over consumption, this trend will continue growing. And I'm convinced that the importance of customer experience will also continue growing. Marketers will be required to deliver exceptional experiences, and businesses will compete on customer experience even more than they do now. I believe it is in the new technologies and the combination of those. It's difficult to predict such things, but it's clear that new technologies development and adoption cycles have become much shorter, and they also enable the appearance of new business models. When these new technologies and new business models get aligned with some social trends and needs, they skyrocket. Some also die fast, but many more appear instead, and I can't even imagine what new things will become totally normal tomorrow. And for marketing, there is also a great opportunity in adopting growth hacking methodology, which is nothing really new to marketing. Growth hacking is based on first experimenting and testing hypotheses. And I think A/B testing is used in a lot in some areas of marketing. Marketers have always tested different options. Second, heavy reliance on data, which is also an essential part of any marketing program or action. And third, a mindset based on looking for creative solutions, doing more with less, and using technology. Things that are pretty normal for a marketer too. But there is a trend to distinguish growth hacking from marketing somehow, which is what I believe marketers should not allow to happen. Marketing should own growth, contribute to growth, breathe growth, and always look for new sources for efficiency and demand. Marketing has become a space where everyone has an opinion, everyone is an expert, and I see too often that I'd like to people from other areas of expertise to underestimate marketing job. I wish this changed because there is a lot of value that can be generated when marketing is done properly. And you can't generate revenue without marketing your product. Even a product that sells itself has a great marketer behind. Be brave and authentic in what you do. Don't think about technology. Think about people. Focus on your customer and don't be afraid to experiment. And be an eternal student, open to learn something new and discard what you knew before. Unlearning old things and learning new ones fast is very necessary in this dynamic environment.